Hey, what's going on, RC drivers? I owe you guys some more drive time on the Team Crowley Punisher. So I'm up at my favorite dirt bashing lot. I've got a 6S pack in this truck and I'm just gonna go rip on it. Let's go have some fun. All right, time for some action at the BMX track. And I got a 4S pack in here because the 6S packs kind of wreak havoc on this truck, but it's a blast on 4S. Yeah, nice and smooth. I love it when you can just jump, land, and you don't even hear it. That's awesome. All right, watch this, a little bit more air this time. Woo, little correction. Landed on the flat, that's fine. So smooth. So much better on 4S in my opinion. So controllable. Still plenty of punch if you need it. I mean, you can barely hear it land. The suspension is nice and plush. Keeps this truck level. That's awesome. All right, let's go find another jump. All right, this jump here, it's a little sketchy because it's off camber, but you get some big air. Nice landing on that one. There we go. Whoa, a little too much correction there. Truck is still good. Plenty of steering on this. Yeah, landing on the flat. The suspension works really well. Diff oils could get changed in my opinion. A little heavier diff oils. Oh, nice smooth landing there. Awesome. All right, let's move on. All right, this is a fun little tabletop right here. Little off camber. Woo, that was close. Yeah, landed on the rear wheels. Nice and flush. Ooh, body hung up a little bit. Look at that. It's like you didn't even hear it. No chassis slap. Like a racing truggy. Go for some big air here. Woohoo! Wow. It's like effortless. Coming around. Whoa, just clipped the top. But it was ultra stable. All right, let's do it again. Oh, yeah. Let's go around the backside here. Whoa, double jump. Whoa, double jump. Oh, man. I think I could do the doubles here. Keep it smooth back here. Let me get a good run on it. Come back around. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, overshot it. Gotta go get it. We ended our day again. That was a tough hit, and it pulled the pivot ball out of the arm. All right, guys. We gotta go back to the workshop and talk about this.
Getting the Team Crowley Punisher tested for you guys has not been an easy task. As you saw, I got this truck during the winter time, gave you guys a quick overview, then took it to a local beach, which is pretty much frozen, had a little bit of fun with it just to give you guys a tease, and I've been waiting for some warmer weather to go out and test with it. Well, it's finally here, and I took it out to my favorite bashing spot, that dirt lot, and within 3 minutes of driving the truck, I broke it. I broke the front arm. I came down on the nose after tapping the brakes a little too much, and the pin pulled through the seam on the arm here. So that was a bit of a bummer. Had to drive back home, rob an arm off my Chronos, put the truck back together, and went back up to the dirt lot again, only to have the truck break again 30 seconds into driving it. Well, it didn't really break, but the pin came out of the rear center drive shaft, just slid right out, and you can see the other pin is already sliding out too. So it sidelined me again, and I kind of just had to hold off. I couldn't do the round trip again. It's 2 hours round trip each time. So I waited a little bit, got this fixed, and went back out again and had a great time with it. It's really fast on 6S. It just rips. I mean, as soon as you touch the throttle, this thing wants to go. Actually, all the power goes to the front. The center diff oil still feels light on 6S, but on 4S, this truck is much more manageable. But let me talk about the driving experience really quick. Up at that dirt lot, I mean, that's a rough surface. This truck handled really well. I think they got the suspension geometry down on this truck. It definitely feels plush, and really it's about power management. Steering is really good on it, but when you're just romping on the throttle, this truck gets light, it diffs out a lot, and you really have to drive this truck, and if you don't drive the truck, it may break it. You may have a problem. So while I was driving it, it just rips through the berms, launches off of jumps, it gets some serious air, and towards the end of my run at that dirt lot, the screws started to loosen up in the steering links. They didn't thread lock those screws, so they had pretty much backed out, and I was starting to lose steering. So once I tightened everything back up, the truck worked fine again. It was great. Then I took it over to the BMX track so I could get you some more testing, show you some more video, and had an awesome time with it there. I just curbed myself. I ran this thing on 4S, and that's where I really, really enjoy the truck. Just floating over the jumps, landing on the downsides of the jumps, nice and smooth, almost just purely quiet. You couldn't even hear the chassis hit the ground. That's how well the suspension works on this truck, and it flies nice and level. It's easy to control. If you hit the brake too much, it is kind of violent. I would actually suggest dialing down the brake on this, the brake force. I think it's set at 50 from the factory. I'd go down to the 30% mode, and that I think would just smoothen things out, make it much easier to drive. But I really enjoyed it on 4S. I think that's the sweet spot for this truck. If you really want to go fast, that's when you put a 6S pack in there and you find yourself a nice big dirt lot to drive around in, or a huge grass field, and you just rip it across those fields, and I think you're going to have fun with it there. If you want to really just send this thing on 6S, it might get a little sketchy. You might wind up breaking something. So keep that in mind. That's my suggestion for you if you really are considering the Punisher. It is a fun truck. I had a great time with the Jambo. I had a great time with the Kronos, which is a very similar truck to this. So it's got some potential behind it. It is a lot of fun. Just be aware you have to drive the truck. But over there at the BMX track, my day was ended again when I went over the double on the back stretch and cartwheeled it and broke the steering knuckle. The pivot ball pulled through, cracked the steering knuckle, and that ended my day again. So again, if you're going wild with it, you really need to be a good driver behind the wheel of this truck, and you'll have a great time with it. But you can get parts from HRP here in the US. I'm sure you can find them easily overseas as well. Team Corrali, they're just expanding what they're doing out there, and they're really trying to produce some great trucks. I'm sure I'll get an email from them asking how this happened, because they want to make sure that they have all the information to make tweaks to their truck, because they want to offer you better products. I've talked to them. They're really into getting their products out there and you enjoying them. So let me know what you think about the Punisher. Let me know if you would try the Team Corrali lineup. I know this looks a little sketchy here, but they are fun vehicles. If you haven't done so yet, please click that subscribe button and the notifications bell. Throw the video a like, and we'll see you back soon for some more RC Driver videos.